Welcome, everybody, to a first of the year, 2026, our very first live podcast here, courtesy of
Current Subject to Change and the Wrestling Society Network. Check them out.
And of course, I'm Zach with Shotgun Wrestling Radio. You know him as CZ. We are here at a very new place tonight, IMF Wrestling, live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And man, I gotta tell you, I love a good old Cedar Rapids wrestling show.
Yeah. I love any wrestling show. I'm happy to be at any wrestling show.
This is true. I always said I know you know companies who produce shows in Cedar Rapids, so it's nice to finally have a company here in Cedar Rapids, which is a quick 5-minute drive for me. I'm a big fan of that, but it's nice to have a company kind of starting up here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, IMF Wrestling. I mean, we're here with Leaders Mentions. It's their very first show of the year. And Chris, I mean, this venue that we're at tonight, hell of a place, dude.
Yeah, this is a very cool place. There's something for everyone here. So if you want to bring the kids, there's bounce houses, there's pickleball. But most important thing we're here for is the wrestling, of course.
This is true. And with us at this time is the IMF founder and promoter.
And the world champ. Soldier GP.
All right. So, man, your very first show of the year 2026. Before we kind of get into that, let's kind of recap real quick 2025 and what you thought 2025 was for IMF Wrestling.
I feel like 2025 was our coming out year. Like, towards the end of the year, we got in here, and we've been selling out ever since. You know? I feel like this is our coming out year, and then this year right here, you guys ain't seen nothing yet. This year, we do hardcore and all that stuff, but we focus on the stories here. And you guys, you'll love what you see.
And this little venue here is Backyard Barbecue on the southwest side of Cedar Rapids,
the old
right on that fine line between northwest and southwest. So, because again, my old house was 2 blocks away from you. So yeah, it's a nice fine line. Backyard Barbecue in Cedar Rapids. If you're looking for something to do tonight to maybe get out of the house, yeah, it's a little cold, but it's going to be hot in here tonight. At Backyard Barbecue.
The food's delicious.
You say a little cool? A little cool. You said a little cool. The temperature right now is 2 degrees.
Hey, that's warmer than yesterday. Okay.
But don't get stuck out in the cold. Come down here, join us. It's warm in here. The action's going to be hot. I can't wait.
And as he said, the food is delicious. I actually just finished up the loaded fries. Highly recommend the loaded fries.
If you want something else to eat, they're called Texas Twinkies. It's like a ball of meat with it, and it's got like a jalapeno inside. I'm not a jalapeno lover, but like I eat. This is my favorite thing here because the jalapeno isn't spicy, so it's like you don't really taste that jalapeno, and it's wrapped in bacon.
So what?
I'm a fat man.
I mean, we can talk. But when it comes to the IMF, for people who might not be familiar with you guys, because you are a younger company up here in the States. I mean, and I was just telling Chris here, I love having that we finally have a company that's going to run on the regular in Cedar Rapids. And it's not.
I grew up watching it every month was a show, pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I started, I always wanted to run every month.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I grew up, there was always a big show every month. WWE, WCW, ECW. They had a big show. Yeah, they had the TV shows, right? But they had the big shows. So I like, no offense to Central Empire. I love Austin. I love what he does, but he runs 4 or 5 times a month. Absolute Pro Wrestling, they run like every other month,
something like that. Yep.
Yeah, every other month. We're here every month, putting in the work.
Well, for you guys too, like you said, like these are a chance to really develop characters, really develop stories. Kind of give something for people who want to keep coming back here month after month. So now you guys have really kind of found a permanent home here at Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, I love this place. The guy Kay is so nice.
Yeah, and we were just talking about what a great venue this is. Very, very compatible for wrestling with the basketball court in the middle. I'm excited to watch the show here. It was a bit of a drive. It's an hour and a half about for me, but that's not terrible. I'm okay driving. I do that all the time. We are so blessed here in Iowa, Zach, with the number of promotions. Yeah. So, talk about you mentioned the stories. Talk about what else makes you stand out. What draws people from
the blood. I'll keep it real, the blood. I have a guy, we call him Ox Moxley. It's Ox McCoy, but I call him Ox Moxley because he always has to bleed. He always has. I mean, he's a gusher. So I think it's the blood, the hardcore style. You don't get that anywhere else. You get that. Yeah, you may get that one match blow off for a hardcore match.
Right.
But like, we got hardcore every month. We have a hardcore championship. And not many other companies have that. Right? WWE don't even have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Ox Moxley.
Now you yourself, you have a big matchup here tonight. You know, putting the world title on the line against Felix Jones. You know, I history with Felix.
Yeah, that's my son.
So how much fun for you? You go in and beat up your kid and not to worry about it.
You know, that's great. Well, I talk about that. Look, I had somebody report us because we were coming out of my backyard. At first, we were wrestling out the backyard, had the ring and everything. I literally had somebody report us and try to get me for child abuse. When they came and they saw the ring and we talked to them, they're like, oh, well, as long as it happens in the ring, it's not child abuse. That's training. And that's exactly what the DHS worker said. That's training. So we've been training for a long time.
Do you find it easier or harder to prepare for someone who's family?
I mean, I'm nervous on everything I do. Like last month, facing Omen, I was like sickly nervous all month, and it was all because like I didn't want to let him down because his style of hardcore is different from mine. Oh yeah, like I look at it like I take chair shots, kendo sticks, all that stuff. I bled for the first time in my whole entire career last month, and all that stuff. So it's like I'm nervous until I walk through that curtain.
Yeah,
and then it all goes away. With Julian, Felix. I always say we talk. We really haven't went over anything really, just some spots. But I've worked with him so much through the years that I could do a blindfolded with him.
When I was telling CZ here earlier, you know, Felix, to me, the few times I've seen him work, yeah, you get him trained up a little bit. I think he has the power and the charisma and the athletic ability to go really far in this business. I really, really think that.
I call him he's my Nick Wayne.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I always, he's my Nick Wayne. Nick was a prodigy. Nick is a prodigy. He's a prodigy, and he's only 17.
Yeah.
He's about to be 18. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's got a lot of future, and I brag about that kid. He irritates me because it gets to his head sometimes, but I brag about that kid every single day. Every single day I brag about how good he is, and calls from people in Arkansas want him to come wrestle in Arkansas. People want, we always go, we like to go and we work with ROEW in Michigan. He's the first one that they're like, we want Jim Felix to come with you. Right? Felix he's starting with either he's going to go to Storm's Academy,
yep,
or, Madhouse did reach out. So we have our options, and, the future is bright for that kid.
Yeah.
And that's another great thing, talking about options of where to go get trained. Iowa has so many options. The sky's the limit. You can pick from you can pick what you feel is the best for you. What's the best fit? Not everybody is going to feel like they're a Black and Brave trainee. Not everybody's going to feel like they're going to be good at Madhouse. You can pick where you want to go, where you think is going to adapt to you're going to adapt to the style the best.
Like with Madhouse, they're so nice and they'll talk to you, so that you can get that feeling out before you even get there.
Yeah,
like this is how we train. Storm Academy, he's the same way. Yeah, he's right over there. He comes over. He's been coming to every show. Yeah, every show, and now they're starting up the academy. So like,
if I believe right, the Storm Academy that he's talking about, I believe he's going to start in West Branch, is what I heard him say earlier.
West Branch, which is like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, well, and that's going to be great too because it'll be a consistent place for you guys to go. Because it's important, I think, for these schools to have a consistency. It's like when you get done with the actual training course, like, okay, now you're done. Let's hold open gym nights. We're going to have open gym where everybody can come in and get ring work.
Right.
So I think that's pretty important too.
Yeah, very much so.
So we got a stat card here for tonight's show. What are you guys most looking forward here to? Obviously, we got Roy Fox versus Austin Bayless.
That Austin
champion versus promoter.
I'm interested in that match because Austin, I made him put his foot in his mouth. I think he was coming off the top rope. I want to see him come off that top rope.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. If I see him climbing up the top rope, I'm getting my phone ready.
Roy, that behind the scenes, Roy is a fucking excellent guy. Oh, sorry. He's just an excellent guy. Like he's really good. A lot of knowledge. Knowledge. That I feel like it solidifies us as a contender here in Iowa with him here, Austin here. Damian Saint wrestles through.
I was actually just going to ask you about Damian Saint. It's been a while since we've seen Damian in IMF. I mean, one of the last times I saw him and Omen had one of the craziest hardcore matches.
Number 19 on the top.
Yeah, like that was one of the craziest.
Only one IMF got, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest matches I've ever seen. And it's been a while, and I believe he has some type of briefcase with you guys.
He is the shot of glory briefcase holder.
Okay.
The shot of glory, yeah.
So I love that name.
Again, Damian's not advertised. I haven't seen him here yet, but
I haven't really talked to him since November when he went down. My opponent, Felix Jones, took him out with the chair, shot to the knees after his loss to Roy Fox.
And again, with him holding that briefcase, he could show up anytime, any second, any minute. Just because we haven't seen him here doesn't mean he's not in.
Because we're more part of the foundation. So, I hope.
Right.
I hope that as long as I'm champion, he's got my back and I'm not having to watch my back. So,
you're gonna hope that if he doesn't pull a CM Punk and come in as you're holding your title up in victory, and the credits are rolling, and his music's gonna hit. That's what you're hoping not to do tonight.
I'll give that CM Punk look where I'm like,
Is there credits anymore? It's just a little corner bug now.
Right? Yep.
But now they have that produced by Lee.
Yep. But again, Roy versus Austin, man, that's going to be, I think, 138 because, like I said, Roy is a CEW champion. Austin is obviously the promoter of Essential Empire Wrestling. I can't wait to see this one personally. This one,
promotional thing.
Yeah, and when you guys announced this one, I was like, okay, this is kind of one of those. I need to be here to see that one because that's just one of those that we don't get very often.
Yeah, we got Big Mason Grayskull here.
Yep.
We got Mason Grayskull. Freddie's got an opportunity.
Yep. And Mason, he just got done doing some extra work with TNA, so I know he's been doing some extra work there. And again, with Mason kind of hitting that TNA circuit a little bit. With Mason doing that TNA circuit a little bit, you don't really know how much longer a guy like Mason is going to be on the independent circuit.
Right. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy. And Freddie Daniels ain't scared. You tried to burn his hair last month. If you guys didn't catch that, he poured him gasoline trying to get an apology.
So again, the show, guys, is kicking off at 7 p.m. here tonight in Cedar Rapids, Iowa at Backyard Barbecue. If you're looking for something to do tonight in the Cedar Rapids area, again, great night of action planned here. Austin Bayless versus Roy.
Sorry about the music. Ox is just checking some stuff out.
So, okay. What else, though? Like you said, we got Mason versus Freddie. We got Ricky Romero versus Grable Payne. I mean, we got...
Gallows making his debut.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of really fun.
We got the tag team titles on the line with the Rock Side of the Galaxy versus Tone the Boss and Prince of Chia, the tag champs.
And then what do we have? Because, again, you mentioned you love the hardcore stuff. So does that mean your main event match with Felix is going to be considered a hardcore match?
I guess I'll break it here. Gabe Sayers isn't going to be here because of storms. They're getting really bad storms where he's at. Yeah. So we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Last night me and him got into it on Tom Bryce's Sports Wire show. So, if he wants a hardcore match, I'll give it to him. I love the hardcore. I love getting hit with chairs. I love hitting with chairs. And I bled for the first time last month. It was fun for me. I looked really cool with the blood. So come on, if you want a hardcore match, Felix, we can do it.
And your shows have a real ECW feel. Zach and I were talking about that off air.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. ECW was one of the great ones.
So if you guys are fans of ECW I know that it's kind of disappeared off of streaming platforms, which we're not going to talk about that.
We had it so good.
We did. Bring back the network.
I was going to say for $9.99.
Which you don't have to subscribe for $9.99 to the Wrestling Society Network. We'll bring you this stuff at no cost.
Nice, but nicely done.
Had to. But no, it's a very unique feel because of the style that ECW presented, that you presented. So I think that's what. If that doesn't draw you down here, then what's wrong with you?
Well, and at the same token, too, there is something for everybody. Because, again, you guys do love, like, the backyard stuff as well, but you're also bringing in guys who have been in the business forever. Like, right. Like, Rory and Austin have been in the business forever. Mason's been here for a couple of years now. Like, and Damien Saint's been around for quite a while. So, yeah, well, there are guys who have been in the game for quite some time that are bringing new knowledge here.
Yeah, I love it, honestly. I like, when we first started this, we couldn't get somebody to come. You know what I'm saying? We had hard times getting these pros to come in, but now they're calling me. And that's what I love about it. They're calling me, and they see this movement. Like I said, you don't get what we give. You don't get that hardcore in every shows that you go to. You get a hardcore match one or twice at other shows. Yeah, you know, it's an ECW feel, like you said. And, you know, most of these other companies, like I said, they do have tall boys. And if you look, ours is a short one, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we're more closer to the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like that for
So for people who haven't gotten their tickets yet, who are thinking about coming out, they're watching this and thinking, I want to do something tonight. How much are tickets at the door tonight for people that want to come and get tickets?
$15 at the door. We still have some front row seats that are $20, but it's $15 general admission. You got to get here quick if you're going to come, because last month there was a lot of standing rooms actually afterwards. Like, there was, because we went through so many tickets that people were standing, and they were just, what was cool was they were coming in. And we were like 3 matches deep, and they were still walking in, coming in and paying.
That's a hell of a problem to have, right?
Yeah, that's a hell of a problem to have. Yeah, but I think it's because, like I said, we focus more on the stories here.
Right.
Like, yeah, the wrestling's great, and we do hardcore and stuff like that, but when you get here, there's a story to it. And if you keep coming, you keep seeing it adds on to it. The next story plays out next month, to the month after month after month after.
And for me personally, the stories are what draw me in. I love watching the athleticism, but if there's not a good story behind it, it's just.
You would have loved to watch me and Omen last month.
I wish I would have been here.
I took a cinder block and smashed it over his head. I mean, it blew up.
My man, we don't want to keep you too long. We know you got a match to go get ready for. And unfortunately, I think next up on the docket, we're going to have Miss IMF and Roy Fox.
Well, actually, if you want to hold off, because you seem like you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I can go get Omen. You guys can actually talk to him.
Okay, because he did walk out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
he's here as a fan.
Willing to talk. He's willing to talk.
If you guys are willing to listen, he's willing to talk.
All right.
Well, here, let me go. I'll go get him.
Some breaking news here from Omen Black about why he decided to walk out on IMF Wrestling in the last month, Chris. So, again, bell time is at 7 p.m. It is, as I'm looking at my clock, 6:18 p.m. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area, plenty of time. Come on down. If you haven't eaten yet, guess what? There's great food here. Really good food.
And here's the thing. I'm not going to bite you. Zach might, but I won't. So come on down, say hi to us, see some great action in the ring.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Again, Austin Bayless versus Roy Fox. Champion versus promoter from Central Empire Wrestling, which is great because we are getting ready for this, one of my friends in Central Empire Wrestling. We're going to start running shows here in April, so it's kind of a nice little teaser for that. And here joining us now, the one, the only, the legendary Mr. Omen Black. Omen, we heard you have some things to say as you had apparently kind of walked out on IMF last month, and now you're here as a fan.
Yeah.
What's that feeling like for you, man? You're normally back there immediately getting ready for your match. Now you're just kind of one of us.
You know, it's kind of exciting. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm excited to see where the product goes without me, and I'm excited to see who takes my rightful throne. See who can try to even fill my shoes, take my spot. So I'm excited.
Now, do you think, with you not being part of IMF, you being here as a fan, do you think it's going to tempt you to want to jump in there and kind of get your hands on somebody?
I mean, as a competitor, yeah. But what I really feel like is going to put a fire under all these guys' asses to try to step up. Because this thing about back in the 90s, what if Stone Cold would have walked out? Who we have? I imagine the locker room would be pretty competitive.
And that's
Rock and Triple H.
Yeah, like you said, when someone on the top walks out, they've got to fill that void. What are you going to do if people get in your face? You're as a fan, yeah.
I mean, all I can do is there's like one of you guys just laugh off and I guess take it on the chin, I guess.
That's fair.
What was it for you, man, that led to your decision to kind of walk out and kind of take a step back a little bit?
I got to look out for myself. Like, I love IMF, but I got to, what's best for Omen Black? My story here could be done, but I don't think my story anywhere else is done. My story is just beginning, to be honest. I got Storm Pro Wrestling Academy in mind. I got Madhouse in mind. I got a lot of options. So,
do you have an inkling as to what the future is going to hold for you? Are you leaning in any particular direction?
All I know is either direction I go, the boogeyman of the Midwest, the architect of violence, Omen Black, is going to do his thing. He's going to show up, make someone bleed, hurt someone, and leave. That's all he does.
I mean, Roy Fox is right over there. I mean,
I like Rory. You know, never had any, I guess, face-to-face altercation. He's a fan of mine. I'm a fan of his, so I can't really hate him. But you guys don't like him, or?
Different?
that's one way to put it, yeah.
My story with Rory, I was at a Central Empire show in Clinton on the 4th of July a couple of years ago. I didn't bring anything to drink with me, and it was hotter than hell.
Oh, yeah.
He offered to sell me some water so that I would stay with for the rest of the show. Like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that.
Water, that's a good guy.
Well, the water was half dry. The bottle was half empty.
He didn't want you to get so full on water. So I still, that's a good guy move.
Okay, I can give you that. I can give you that.
And he mentioned law school sense. I can't.
He didn't want to, hey, I don't want you getting sick and drinking all this water. I'll drink half, you drink the other half.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that one.
See, Rory Fox is a man of the people. And he, from what I was told, he was a fan of mine. He loved watching the bloody, hardcore, extreme stuff. And I've loved watching him and how he interacts with people just walking out. Even though the entrance is like 5 minutes long, it's a fun 5 minutes.
He's got a Romanesque entrance.
Yes, he does. I mean, that's what happens when you've been in this business for 20-something years. You know, Roy's been in this business for quite some time, so he's learned a thing or two. And yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. Tonight here, 7 p.m. Again, it's plenty of time, 6:23 p.m. as we speak right now. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area, come on down to Backyard Barbecue. Again, this is a really cool venue for a wrestling show.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of become, from when I was talking to Gary, it's kind of become the home for IMF Wrestling for the future. I know there's going to be some other different little pit stops along the way, kind of as he referred to it as, you know, a tour of Cedar Rapids, which I'm like, I love me being in Cedar Rapids, boy, I love it. So I think that's great. But yeah, having a nice little permanent spot, you know, you can't go wrong with that. And there he is with his barbecue sauce.
Anyway.
I mean, it sounded like an open offer.
He broke a cinderbuck over my head last show. Do you think, would you come back after that?
Yeah, I mean, that would be
You seem personal.
that would be workplace endangerment. Hostile work. There you go. Hostile work environment. Perfect. Perfectly well said.
You know, that being my brother, he's like, I still love you. Do you? It didn't feel like it.
You just fucking smashed a cinder block over my head. I don't think so.
Did he give you the line that it was going to hurt him more than you?
Oh, no, he's like, it's going to hurt you.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to get a bad day for me.
that just makes you wish you would have beaten him up a lot more when you guys were younger.
Oh, no, I was getting my butt whooped. I'm the youngest one out of all three of us, so... Trust me, all last year, all my title run, it felt good being top dog. And that's why I think I'm wherever I go, I'll be top dog no matter what.
I will say this. At some point, we need to see you and your old pal Damien Saint run it back again. We haven't seen Damien here yet tonight, but at some point, me personally, being fans of both you dudes and being a fan of the last time I saw you guys in the ring together, we need to see that brand back again.
Oh, trust me, I would love to work with Damien Saint, no matter where it is. If it's Honor Among Wrestling or Central Empire, I know Austin's here, or hell, you could just rent a ring and put it into someone's garage and put it on YouTube. No, Damien Saint has been one of my favorite opponents, and as much as I hate him, I think there's some love there.
Yeah, you guys definitely bring out the best in each other, I think.
It's a respect factor.
Yeah.
I'm the yin to his yang, and he's the yang to my yin.
In wrestling terms, he's the rock to your stone cold.
Exactly.
There you go. So, okay, man, we don't want to take too much more of your time. So, for people that would love to follow you and keep up with you, where can they follow you on the social media train?
Look up Omen Black on Facebook, Omen Black on Instagram. But really, what I want anyone to do, if they're going to follow anyone, follow the IMF Wrestling, follow Madhouse Wrestling, follow these two gentlemen, and follow Pro Wrestling Storm Academy. Iowa's become a home of wrestling, and I strongly believe that. It's got a lot of styles, a lot of different entities, and just in here in the Midwest.
Yeah. I mean, you can, at any given time, you can pretty much find a show running in Iowa every weekend.
Yeah. Maybe not so much in January.
Right, but yeah.
Almost all year round, you're going to find a show. And
especially starting, late March all the way through fall, you're pretty much finding a show every weekend.
And I'll give a shout out to Illinois, too. I'm right on the Illinois border in the Quad Cities. There's a show within an hour of me at least every weekend.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Social Experiment X canceled their show tonight. Yep. Shout out to those guys. And I'm a fan of all wrestling. I admit, people want to think, oh, I'm an IMF guy. I only support IMF. No, I support all wrestling. I love just watching wrestling. So people may see me at a show I'm scouting. No, I'm just there to watch wrestling.
Right. Because at the end of the day, we're all fans.
Exactly. See, I got into wrestling just the old ECW days.
Yeah.
New Jack, Rhino, and RVD. That's how I got, I guess, the way I am, extreme and bloodlusted and everything.
So, all right, man. Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate the time, my friend.
Thank you stopping by.
Thank you.
Again, guys, show starts at 7 p.m. tonight. I know at some point here, Mr. Roy Fox is going to grace us with his presence, but I don't know when that's going to be. But
I think you'd agree he has a punchable face.
Yeah.
Oh,
God. And this guy, speaking of punchable faces, you thought you could do a show without me? Well, I didn't invite you.
I blame him. He's the point man tonight.
We'll put the blame on him.
All right, I'll take it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mason Grayskull here joining the pod. Mason, my friend, I guess I could call you friend.
No, you're not a friend.
So what have you been up to, man? I know you've been traveling, you've been doing your thing. What's been like in the world of Mason Grayskull here lately?
It's been busy, but I'm looking forward to tonight. This piece of trash, Gary, just keeps throwing stuff my way, putting me up against people like Freddie Daniels, who are absolute jokes, and starting to piss me off. I think my rate's going to go up here if I want to keep appearing at IMF.
Not a bad thing to raise your rate, you know your worth.
Yeah.
$2,000, Gary.
$2,000, the low price. Nathan Grayskull.
And look behind us, the place is full. They all came to see me.
Do you offer payment plans?
No, what is this, the ghetto? I don't offer payment plans. It's not like a buy now, pay now car. I get paid up front.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a job, you want to get paid for it, and you want to make sure that money's going to be there. You don't want to show up and then, oh, sorry, I'll get you double next time. That's not how it works.
No. Oh, you don't pay me. I'll take the speakers, load them in my car, take the audio equipment. Yeah, your shit too.
Just as long as my podcast equipment is safe.
Just make sure this human piece of trash pays me. You heard me.
Yeah, you heard.
You talked about being mid, but like I said, you never responded to my comment that you commented on our shit. How are you going to talk about us being mid when you're the biggest mid here?
You might have to find out tonight.
Well, I'm glad I'm on his bad side.
Did you feel that?
This is
Yeah. Tension?
very much so.
The tension? Did you feel the tension? Wow. Okay. Let's try to reset here a little bit because the tension, man.
I know we just got the
Cut it with a
cut.
knife.
We need a big hat.
I can't cut it with a knife. Big hat. Oh, speaking of big hats, look who's here.
Oh, yeah.
Big Hat Bayless
Oh, yeah.
crashing the party.
Welcome to the show.
Well, hello. Hello.
Big Hat Bayless crashing the party. Austin Bayless, promoter of Central Empire Wrestling. You have a very big opportunity to stand up for your company tonight. You're going up against your Central Empire Wrestling's champion. I want to call him your champion. He's Central Empire Wrestling's champion, Roy Fox. You finally get a punch. I mean, it's been a couple months. We know you got in the ring with him in Delta last year, and you punched him a little bit there. But here it's one-on-one. He doesn't have partners. You don't have partners. You really get to punch him in the face.
Yeah, well, think about this. This place is about to be packed. I got a lot of partners in the crowd tonight that are going to cheer me on to victory. Whooping Roy Fox's ass is something we're all excited to see, right? Like, we know he's not our champion. We've been there before. This is like old news now. So,
Yeah.
Hashtag not my champion. That movement started years ago.
it makes me laugh every time, but that is so old news by now, you know? Like,
But it still works. We
Yeah,
have
it still
T-shirts
works.
made.
It's a lifetime. Like, that's a legacy right there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to be here. I got the big hat on, right? It's cold in here.
Are you gonna have merch for people to buy? So are you gonna have merch
We're
for?
working on it,
You
dude.
working okay?
We're working on a logo. We're working on sweet stuff, and it's just fun to be back into wrestling.
I imagine.
Yeah.
And especially right here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, at Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, so I look around and it's wild. Like, there's stuff here, there's stuff there, there's stuff behind me. Here we are.
Yeah.
You know? So no, it's just fun to be rocking and rolling tonight. Rory Fox is going to regret showing up to his hometown of Cedar Rapids tonight. Man, he's been running his mouth, and I can't wait to wipe that smirk off of his face. And Haley Heartbreaker's with him too. She better stay out of this, otherwise.
And
Yeah.
we were just talking a little bit ago. He's got a very punchable face.
Rory?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. You just see him and you want to punch
Yeah.
him. It's like that guy over there. I see him and I'm just. I'd probably go to jail for that, but I won't go to jail for punching first. So that's what I'm going to do. This fist, boom, baby.
And if you want to see that, you still have time to get down here. It is just after 6:30. Show starts at 7. Get in your car. Maybe listen to this. Don't watch it, but listen to this as you're driving to the show. Come to the show. Tickets are $15 at the door. I know they said there's a few seats left
20.
for 20. But again, show starts at 7 p.m. at Backyard Barbecue here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And again, there's tremendous food if you're hungry. So
Something kind of neat for me. I went to college at Kirkwood Community College here, so I lived up here for quite a while. Actually, one of my first jobs was working at Toys R Us. You're from Cedar
Yep.
Rapids, so you
Yep.
remember how
yep.
that was amazing. I worked at the Target down the street. I got here today. I didn't even need a GPS. I just knew where I was going. Right? It's been a long time, but it's still, So I printed posters for the first ever CW shows and tickets at the FedEx Kinko. So yeah, this is like my jam here. But it's good to be back. I've seen some familiar faces out here tonight, and yeah, man, it's great. The weather was so bad I had to miss the last one. So God,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah, well, I was happy we were able to get this one rescheduled because, again, you and Austin have such a long history together. Or you and Roy have such a long history together.
He has history with himself.
He does have history with himself.
Tons, baby.
I think he has history with one of my favorites, too, the Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket, shout out to wherever you are at, my friend.
Well, Rory has Blue Rocket with him, I think. So, yeah, no.
Austin, I want to ask you that. It's been a while since we've had a chance to talk on the air. Been since before you got back in the ring. What does it feel like taking off the promoter hat and putting on the wrestling hat again?
I love coming through the curtain, It's great. I love people cheering for me. I'll take a boo every now and then. It's all right, man. Just the vibrations when you're out there, man. It's crazy because it's so loud and it's loud. But when you're in that squared circle and you're comfortable, it's just quiet. It's just calm. It's just home. It's just soothing. It's just perfect. So it feels good to be back. I'm working out. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to get my life in a better spot. And so I'm excited for that because I think what I've been doing I wake up at 4 a.m. I go to the gym every day. I work out. And that's a big change for me. I've been doing that now for about 3 months. It's going well, doing positive things.
I think he took inspiration from us.
Yeah, no, you look around and you see, it's been 2025 was a big year for you.
Yep.
You guys have been doing that. So you get it. You're working on it. You're figuring it out. And you see that. I'm like, I want to be like you. I want to be like you. I want to be like all these people that at one point in time started, losing the happiness in life because of, just neglecting the workouts, neglecting themselves. And so 3 months into it, as much as I've ever done, I'm happy with that. I'm working really hard to keep bettering myself. I noticed last year I had a match, and afterwards it took me a long time to get my composure again. It's been years since I'd done it. And the first one was fine, the second one was fine, but there was one of them in there that I was just like, what is happening to me? And that was kind of
because there's a difference between, and you hear it all the time, there's a difference from being in shape to being in ring shape.
Oh, I mean, I feel like I'm very comfortable with my timing and my pace and all that.
Easy.
You get a little exhausted. Yeah, that guy, you better keep walking. But no, I keep walking every day, doing my thing, doing my best. And it's a learning curve for me, and we'll figure it out. We'll get to where we're going when we get there. So,
and since we're talking about your fitness journey, we'll plug Wrestling with Fitness. I know you're a couple months out, but we're going to have you on the show this year. Super excited to talk about your journey a little more when we get there. Our first episode of the year is this Wednesday.
Heck yeah. And before we go here and let you go get ready for your matchup, are you ready? Are you ready to talk about when the first Central Empire Wrestling show of the year is?
Right, so CEW's been on a little bit of a break. I love it. I was just talking to Damian Saint. I told him, man, appreciate your life, right? Do the things you want to do, and if you want to take a break, right? Wrestling will always be there for you. I've been doing this for a long time, and I really appreciate taking some time off. You do. We had nice holidays, right?
Yep.
It was good to take a little break from wrestling. So, excuse me, here comes a dog inside. I kicked his ass last time too. So, anyways, Central Empire Wrestling, April 4th. We're going to be in Oskaloosa, 19-year anniversary show. Think about that. We're getting old, dude.
Yeah.
I trimmed my beard today, and I kept seeing this greatness beard, but when I got done trimming it, it was still gray. So it wasn't like that back in the day. But life is good. So April 4th, Oskaloosa. Let's see, May 2nd, the Delta Dome. We return to the Delta Dome.
Hopefully it won't be 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh, if it is, it is.
It probably won't be that bad.
So we've got some shows in the summer that I think will come together here. I can't really announce those at the moment, but then we roll into Bridge City Slam in the fall, October. We'll be back in the Delta Dome, maybe another show or two added, but I think at this point, like, I'm really happy with quality over quantity. I've done shows. I don't, it's fun, it's good, but I kind of want to have a reason to do them. I don't want to just stay busy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I do ring rentals, I do cage rentals, I wrestle, I make turnbuckle pads. I kind of do a little this, a little that. It keeps me excited about everything.
Absolutely.
All right, well, hey, my friend, we're going to let you go so you can go get ready for your match. You can go get ready to punch Roy Fox in the face. I know, unfortunately, from what I'm being told, Roy's eagerly waiting to get on here with us. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Turn off his mic.
Fair enough.
But no, hey, thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming out tonight. Everybody that's in the building already, everybody that's on their way, everybody that's going to wish that they were there after they see the results tomorrow. Thank you. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. Good time to be at IMF tonight. So boom, blow it up.
All right.
And punch Rory a couple times extra for the bus.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I got it, guys. Thank you.
All right, thanks, buddy.
You too.
Sure.
Good luck.
Again, guys, we're about 20 minutes away from showtime, so if you're on the fence, come on down. Backyard Barbecue in Cedar Rapids. What? What do you want? I was expecting Roy Fox here, unfortunately.
No disrespect to Rory Fox.
Give me a mic.
Brothers and sisters, rejoice. Oh, there we go. That's bringing you good news today. 20 years, that's what I say. And today's good news is on, what is the Shotgun Radio? Shotgun Wrestling Podcast. What do we want to call this?
We're calling this the gorilla position.
The gorilla position. I mean, it's Zach's here, so, fine. Zach, dirty day. It's somebody I want to attack on a regular basis. But the good news is that you are at least here. for IMF New Year's Vengeance.
Yep.
Gentlemen, welcome.
It's gonna be a good one, boys.
The pleasure is all yours. I know. It's fine.
And maybe for me, I'm honored. Obviously, you know what it is, boys. You know what it is. You're the foundation members, huh? You know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah. I mean, who don't?
That's what I have to deal with. Month after month,
Yeah.
night after night.
I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I'm great.
Fine. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
They interrupted us. I was expecting Roy Fox and Miss IMF to come on the show.
You know what?
We'll get here.
Is we not only meet, but we exceed expectations.
I thought we were going to talk about the card. Real quick.
Let's talk about the card.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Stack card here tonight.
Set of 4 because it's a pretty stacked lineup here tonight.
You know, if we can go back, I know you had Omen on a little bit ago, and I
I
know
made him pay.
that man never quit. He got hit in the head with a cinder block.
Yeah, it was over.
Did he? What was the match stipulation? No, what was the match stipulation? Answer me that question.
It was I quit.
Did he say I quit?
So did I do for him.
Did he say I quit? It wasn't somebody saying I quit for you.
Yeah.
It was an I
Sometimes in life, people tend to ignore it like you and then end up dead. So maybe whoever did saved his life. He saved his life, all right?
What did we ignore?
I think he ignored the fact that he was done. He was done. Nonetheless, we're done with the Omen thing, pal. All right? We're on the New Year's Vengeance. That's why the boys are here.
That's
all
right.
And we got some big main event action. Let's start that with my man, Soldier GP, Foundation member. He's going to beat the hell out of his son. I mean, that's going to happen. Finally, that little bastard's going to get something.
How many times have Soldier GP and Felix Jones come face to face? How many times has Felix gotten the better of his dad? He's in it.
What do you need help every time?
I didn't say every time,
Yeah.
but more often than not.
I mean, come on. If you know the product,
More Foundation spin.
you know it.
And of course, big match that we were just talking about here with Austin Bayless. Austin Bayless is Roy Fox.
Yeah.
You know, Rory is one of my favorite people.
That doesn't
That's not
surprise
good.
me.
Well,
You know, he is a hometown boy. I'm a hometown boy.
oh, God. Here
And
we
I
go.
got to admit, every time I see that man walk through the curtain, I smile a little wider. My eyes shine a little brighter. And I rejoice at what I am about to witness in the ring.
You're always damn rejoicing,
I'm feeling all right. I don't know. We were talking about how punchable of a face Rory has. I agree with your stance there, but
I'm definitely Austin Bayless guy.
I respect
As
it.
well you should.
I was a Blue Rocker guy, too. I'm just saying that.
Blue Rocket.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I
talking
was trying to
about.
get him back here in the IMF,
We need to get that guy out of retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, he's, I think, with El Generico right now.
He's a busy guy. I mean, he's probably out there with Red Rocket. Who knows? I mean, yeah. I mean, not only that, we do have another Foundation member, El Drago. Got
Yano, yeah.
open challenge here tonight, Briggs.
Open challenge.
That's going to happen. We're
You know, I will admit, I don't hate it.
who accepts the
I
challenge?
can't wait to see who accepts that challenge, and I can only hope it is somebody who will beat the living tar out of the mid chief.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen. It's the high chief, pal. Yeah, it's a little man or two about THC. But, not other than that, we do have, unfortunately, card subject to change as well.
That's my podcast name, by the way.
Okay, there you go. That, man. All right, card subject to change. So, unfortunately, we're not going to have a triple threat tag team title defense here tonight.
Obviously,
One team can make it due to weather.
Midwest Express, some issues.
Yeah.
That's fine. That obviously changed it originally. Then there was a second. Now, are we going to call it weather? I mean, okay.
I was talking about weather for them.
Will someone please explain to me what a Cadillac converter is? A Cadillac, does that turn any car into a Cadillac according to that guy?
I don't know.
He said his Cadillac converter got stolen.
Yeah, you had me confused there, but you were right when you said it the right way. When I heard it the right way, I was like, oh, you're right.
Say it again.
But I can't say it. I can't say it. You're right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Take it in, pal. Take it in.
I don't hate it.
Take it in. All right. So, I mean, what else we got? You
Well, obviously we've got. Let's get into the rest of that match.
okay.
We've got the former champions
Yeah.
unjustly lost. I'm sorry.
Unjust with this guy.
Hey,
let's tell it like it is.
So they unjustly turned their back on me and pieces of shit.
Prince Chiapet intoned the loss.
Yeah.
Mr.
The champion.
Go Time. Mr. No Time. Mr. Go Away Time.
Showtime, pal.
Got lucky.
This guy.
He is an unproven commodity. As I told him the other night, he is an unproven commodity. And eventually his inexperience is going to catch up to him. And I think tonight is that night.
I don't know. I think they're saying
They're in the ring with two very highly motivated, dangerous individuals in Mephisto and Sean.
They actually did escape on two tries. Another team being thrown in there. So you know what? I don't know. Could they get the titles back? I don't fucking think so, personally. But that's just me.
Wrong again, as usual.
But you know,
What do you got, Zach?
All this starts in about 15 minutes, 7 p.m. Backyard Barbecue here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Tickets are $15 at the door. I think they said there was a few $20 foot rows still available. Yeah, I've seen them at pictures. Yeah, they're filling up around here. Packed house here tonight, boys.
We have had to add more seats. I've seen a little bit of the ring crew been kind of scrounging around for seating. As usual,
I hope they're parking and the Goodwill and we'll see this parking lot.
You're used to that, aren't you? Parking at the Goodwill?
Well, they got some decent things there sometimes. It's a dirty life.
See that?
And I gotta sit here and entertain this bullshit.
I hear Zach is going to give up his seat when we're done.
Okay, all right.
Zach's going to give up his seat?
Yeah, someone else can have his seat.
Okay, there you got it.
It's a little map, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's not go that.
It's a big laugh.
It is, but I'm shrinking it down.
I don't know anything about that.
Proud for you. That's right. Keep up the good work. You know, it's good to have goals, albeit unlofty ones and unreachable ones.
I got a goal of turning out a little perform show here tonight.
Yep. You know, hey, and here in a few minutes, obviously, we'll be in the ring. We'll pull the card. We'll start talking about that. Going to be an exciting show. All jokes aside, I will set it aside for a moment. Gentlemen, it is a privilege to have you here.
Yes, most definitely. Most
Absolutely
definitely.
appreciate it. I will absolutely now shake your hands.
Thank you.
It's been a great time. Thank you very much.
Of course. Obviously. That way, you leave with some good guys in your hand, not this fucking asshole.
Now, like I said, unfortunately, I think next we're supposed to have Lynette and Roy on.
All right, well,
Miss IMF and Roy Fox.
call you get the hell out of here. That's what they're saying.
Miss IMF and Roy Fox, I think we're supposed to have both of them come on talk about.
Allegedly, we'll see if they show up.
I mean, this has gone so off the rails.
Anything's possible.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not much over here, you know. I mean,
Hey, as we say, card subject to change.
Very much so.
Gentlemen, been a pleasure.
All right, thank you, boys.
Very much.
thank you, boys.
All right, CZ, we are kind of getting to the final few minutes here.
We are.
I don't know if we're gonna have Rory Fox and Miss IMF or not. If we do, awesome. I guess. What a pre-show we've had, man. This hour here has just flown by.
You talk about going off the rails. I think that's a good thing. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed talking to the people we have, getting to know some new faces.
If you guys want to see a great photo, by the way, this man dunked basketball earlier.
It'll be posted on socials later today.
So, yeah, I mean, again, that's what's another great thing about this venue that we're at here tonight. Backyard Barbecue, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Roy Fox, Austin Bayless. I mean, that's one of the big marquee matchups tonight here for IMF Wrestling. I mean, again, if we don't have Roy on here talking about how great he thinks he is, that's fine by me.
I mean, he does plenty of that on social media.
I mean, he does. He really does. But that's what he's good at. That's what he's been good at for 20 plus years. There's a reason he's 20 plus years into this. I mean,
I wonder. I mean, you and I feel very similar about Roy, but I wonder if we could hire him as a front man for our podcasts.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
He definitely has the gift of gab.
He
We'll
does.
give him that.
He has to get the gab. But man, I can't even begin to think of what his booking fee would be.
That's fair. And what is he going to say?
Right.
We'll hand him a script. He won't read that. He'll go off on his own.
Although, if we're paying him,
Maybe we'll have to work something out.
but yeah, again, this is gonna be a great night of action.
Just over 10 minutes, just over 4 minutes time. So there's still time to get down here, even if you miss a little bit of the beginning. plenty of great action to have happening here.
And again, it seems like they're kind of constantly adding more bench seating too. So if you think, I mean, it might be at some point kind of standing room only, but hey, that's okay too. Like nothing wrong with that. Great food here. Again, we got Sonja GP versus Felix Jones for the IMF Heavyweight Championship. Father versus son. That's going to be an intense main event here tonight. And that's one thing that he was telling us here earlier. You know, IMF loves to focus on the storytelling, and again, you have a father versus son dynamic. That story just writes itself.
Oh, very much so.
I mean, you have Rey and Dominic Mysterio. You have these two. You have, just so many of those type of dynamics. When it comes to anything family related, I mean, it just adds the extra element to it.
And who knows what else could happen? Wrestling is about the unexpected. So, who knows? We may see some crazy stuff tonight, and I'm looking forward to that. We talk about it being all about the stories here. I can't wait to see the stories they're going to tell.
And I fully expect, again, if you're a fan of hardcore wrestling, ECW era stuff, I imagine we're going to see something crazy tonight. Just a hunch.
Yeah, expect the unexpected, I like to say.
Again, we are, like you said, we're about 10 minutes away from bell time. Backyard barbecue in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. There's still some people are filing in. The champ is there again.
Beautiful belt.
We're supposed to have Roy Fox on. I haven't really seen him, and we're supposed to have Miss IMF. I haven't seen her either.
They're ducking us.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, that's the last time I paid them in That's the last time. That's the last time. That's the last time I paid either of them in advance.
While you're here, take a look at this beautiful belt here.
Nice.
That's a gorgeous looking belt, and you can come down and see it defended.
Yeah, I'm about to defend this tonight.
Gonna be a great night of action. Backyard barbecue, Cedar Rapids. Tickets are $15 at the door. Again, backyard barbecue. The name speaks for itself. There is barbecue food here, and it's delicious.
Zach, while we're just sitting here and starting to wrap things up, I don't think we're going to see Rory or Miss IMF, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
That gives us a chance to plug our stuff.
This is true, as you had mentioned earlier in the podcast here, Chris. We have a brand new episode of Wrestling and Fitness coming your way this coming Wednesday, live at 7 p.m. Central Time. And our guest this month, Mr. CZ, is the one, the only,
Victor Payne.
That's right. I had Victor Payne on Shotgun Wrestling Radio, kind of one of my last guests of the year last year. And it's funny because we had such a great conversation that I didn't even really talk to him about his weight loss journey. And this is kind of before I knew you had already booked him for the show. And we got done talking. He's like, yeah, I'm looking forward to coming on Wrestling and Fitness and channel. I'm like, oh, perfect. So we haven't even talked about your fitness journey. So perfect. So I'm excited to get in and talk with Victor Payne here this coming week on Wrestling and Fitness. And if you guys missed it this past week on Shotgun Wrestling Radio yesterday on Friday, I dropped a new episode with James Thomas on the program. That was a lot of fun. There won't be a new episode this week as we're doing Wrestling and Fitness, and I usually kind of take a break right in that little time frame. So, Chris, what do we got coming up on Card Subject Change?
We have a guest that we had booked over the summer last year, and life happened. We had some technical issues. Well, I think I'm going to cut that short.
I think we have the leading lady in IMF, Miss IMF herself.
Hello,
welcome.
Thank you.
The first IMF show of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
You are in the corner of the one, the only Roy Fox.
Yes,
as
I am.
he gets to parade around here in his hometown.
Yes, it is.
Hometown boy.
It is.
And then they didn't call him the Cedar Rapids Paperboy for no reason.
Right.
What is it about Roy that has made you want to join forces with him?
Oh, Rory, he is just such an example of a champion. He has everything that we are looking for to show us what we need to be doing, to show up and be just of value and have morality he just really is a role model for everybody. So I think he's just going to be able to show everyone here at IMF what it's like to be a champion.
And again, Roy Fox is the Central Empire Wrestling champion. He is going up against the Central Empire Wrestling promoter, Austin Bayless. So that adds a nice little element to it as well.
It does. It does.
Now, how do you respond? Rory's not here, so I can't get his response, but how do you respond to Austin saying that he just wants to punch Rory in the face?
That is unnecessary. It is so uncalled for. I really do think that everybody can just talk it out. We could do what we're doing right now. Just have a conversation. That's really all that's needed to show everybody that we really don't need any violence here tonight. I hope that they can all follow that resolution. I know that's my New Year's resolution, is to make sure that there's no violence anymore. Wrestling doesn't need it.
I mean, it is a wrestling show. There's going to be some violence, right?
We're at a what?
We're at a wrestling show.
A what?
Wrestling.
That's. I think you guys are wrong. I think we are at a competition where we are performing and putting on a show.
Okay.
Right?
That's okay. That's Miss IMF.
Very fair.
That's what I'm here for anyway. I'm here to entertain, make sure that everybody's happy, and put on a good show.
Well, we don't want to take up too much more of your time because you have to go continue getting ready, continue getting Roy ready for his matchup. So
yes,
thank you very much for coming on. The show is minutes away from starting, so we're going to actually kind of wrap it up here soon as well. So,
all right,
Miss IMF, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate you guys having me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hi, Mr. CZ. What do you say? Are we ready to wrap this thing up again? Backyard barbecue here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Tickets are $15 at the door.
Yeah, $15 at the door. We are getting close to standing room only. They're adding seats, but if you're not down here, you want to get down here, enjoy some great wrestling action.
And right now you can see Soldier GP already talking to his son Felix ahead of tonight's main event. Father versus son for the IMF title.
Well, we've got things going on behind us, but we better call it a night. I will see you with my co-host, Nick, Never Wrong Nick Bull, on Card Subject to Change tomorrow at 6:30. You can catch Zach and I, like he said, on Wrestling with Fitness Wednesday at 7 p.m. live on Facebook. Until then, have a great weekend and enjoy pro wrestling.
It's time.